Hi, this is Pete from FMI Enterprises. I'm an auto dealer here in Southern California, and today I have for you a beautiful 2000 Corvette with 54,000 original miles. The car is a FRC, which stands for Fixed Roof Coupe. As you can see, it has a fixed roof, which is very similar to the exactly like the Z06, the C5 Z06, and does not have a target top or a convertible, but it's a good looking, I think it's a good looking option. Color is a pewter metallic, which is a factory color. As I said, the car has only 54,000 original miles. It's overall, the car looks good. It's not perfect, but it does look good. It has some minor flaws, which I'll point out. It's got a 6-speed manual transmission. It's got C6 Speedline wheels, which are aluminum, the aluminum C6 wheels from C6 Corvette Z06. They're in decent shape. They've got some rash, but they do look good. The tires are Ventus V12 EVO 2s, and as you can see, quite a bit of tread there. Here as well, all around. I mean, the tires probably have about 70-80% of tread remaining. A lot of tread on these tires. The car has a brand new AC compressor. It's got the traction control, active handling option. It all works. So anyway, let's talk about the paint and the body. As I said, the paint looks good. It's not perfect, but it does look good. It's got some minor little scuffs here and there. As you can see, the front bumper looks pretty good. It's a little bit, the hood is a little bit, I don't know, the gaps aren't perfect, but they weren't perfect from the factory. But I mean, overall it looks good. It's not, it's not 100% perfect, but I think it looks good. The hood looks to have been repainted at one time, but overall it's acceptable. The right front fender looks good. I'm going to walk around and just point out any kind of little scratches or nicks I see. It's got a light little touch-up right there. You can barely see it. I'm pointing it out just to be, fair, because it's hard to see stuff from photos. A light little rub mark right there. And the bumper, it's got a super light little scratch right there. And yeah, so it's got a couple little things like that around it. I'm looking for them right now. It's getting darker, so it's a little bit hard to see, but a couple light, super light little, these are very, very light. You don't see them from, 3 feet out. They disappear. Rear bumper cover looks good. It's got these little tailpipe covers that basically are, I believe they're on there with like just a screw to tighten them on, but they come off easy. Continuing on with the paint, tail lenses look good. Third brake light. The emblem looks good. Got some little scuffs right here in the, not scuffs, but like super light little scratches. You can see just really, really light ones. Probably from like putting at one of those car washes when you're cleaning out your trunk with the vacuum, and the hose is like going up against the paint, but you can see one right there, a little bit more pronounced. But anyway, little things like that is what I'm trying to point out here. Left front fender looks good. Hood looks pretty good. The roof, again, it's got a couple of those small little light little scratches on it right there. And again, they sort of just appear from a few feet out. But just putting it out there. It's got the Z06 wheel inlet things, which go on there and make it look like a Z06. I like how they look. I like how the wheels look on the car. Altogether, I think it's a pretty good looking car. Handles really nice with those big fat wheels. You can see underneath the bumper, the air dam is all there. The little skid bars are there. Underneath, you know, it looks pretty good. The Carfax does show one accident in the rear end. You know, look under here myself, and I don't really see any kind of obvious damage or anything. It's just normal wear and tear from age. The car's 18 years old. So anyway, that's the exterior condition. Interior is pretty nice. The original, it's got the original seats. Probably these are the original ones, and they're in pretty good shape. The leather's nice and soft. Power on the driver's side works. Passenger side's manual. It's got a little hole right there, very tiny. Probably not enough to make me want to repair it. Passenger side looks good. No holes or anything on that. Wrong with the passenger seat, nice and clean. Armrest looks good. Inside here, it's got a controller. It's got a CD player in the back, which I'll show in a second. The center console looks good. It's got this carbon fiber, imitation carbon fiber trim kit on it. In some spots, it'll peel off with a hair dryer and a heat gun and a little bit of PLC. But the center console looks good. The radio physical condition looks good. Car fires up, runs good. Again, this car, I've got two of them right now with the same. It needs the oil pressure sender is real common on these to go bad. They're about 25-30 bucks for the part, and it screws in just on the back of the engine right there. But I'll probably end up having that done because I know some people want to see that proper reading. But the engine runs perfect. I know there's nothing wrong there. It's got heads-up display, as you see right there. The steering wheel is in nice shape. Mileage 54,932. Glove box is clean. Got the owner's manual. Got some service records, basically just oil changes, smogs, and different things like that. But it does have the records. The door panels look good on both sides. Both power windows work, no problem. Door locks work. Power mirrors work. Bose stereo sounds good.
Pick up quick and easy.
Does not break up or anything. The climate control LED, as you can see, it's very dim. You can see it in there. You can see it's 73, and it works. But again, it's very dim. Headlights, just open the headlights. We'll take a ride in a second. But there's some solders on the top of this climate control that you just heat up and melt them, and then it works like brand new. It's pretty easy to do. AC, it has a brand new AC compressor in the car. Engine runs very well. It's a 54,000 mile car. You can see everything looks pretty decent in here. Guess the hood was repainted, but it looks pretty good. And the back side looks like, you know, maybe it got a scratch on it or something. I don't know. But everything looks pretty much like it should be, where it should be, and I don't see any damage or anything, in case anybody was wondering. The glass is in good shape. The windshield, that is. Carpeting's nice. Got the original floor mats here, and the carpeting underneath is in good shape. No holes in the carpet. Looks good. Pedals look good. Clutch feels good. Oh yeah. Inside here in the trunk, got the CD player right here, Pioneer CD player with the magazine. I haven't tried this out, but it does have the remote inside. Probably works just fine. See, underside here looks good. Got the AC on right now, and it's blowing cold. The blend door actuators, which are the controls that control from hot to cold, both work. The mode door actuator, which is the part that changes the direction of the blower from up there to here to your feet, is basically not working. It's stuck on the top and the front here. So I have cold air coming out here, cold air coming out from the top, and so the mode is not actuating like it should be. When you hit the button, it's not changing from top to center to bottom. So I mean, the part's not very expensive. It's just putting it in takes some time to do. So, you know, a couple little things. The car, I think the car drives really good. I like driving this car myself. Like I said, the clutch feels good, it steers good. It's very quick. It's all stock. Mechanically, from what I can tell, I don't see any modifications at all on this car. And like I said, I've got the AC on. It's blowing cold. I'll turn that off. You can see the heads-up display working. So the mileage is original. I've got the Carfax. I can email that to you. Just make sure you put your email address in your text message or email, and I can send that over to you. Miles are verified, all on the Carfax. And that's about it. If you have any questions, give me a call. Thank you.